Hey folks, Luke here. Happy Sunday. This week, as I'm sure you've gathered by now, we're talking about legal transition and how to do it and where we're at with it, that kind of stuff. It's going to do a basic rundown of how you can change your name and gender marker within the United Kingdom and yeah, where I'm at with that. I mentioned in a video a few weeks ago that changing your name here is super duper easy. All you need to do is find a deed poll template or make a deed poll which says, I, formerly of the name blah blah blah, would like to now go by the name blah 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 blah. And as long as the wording is correct, that is a legally binding document. But I would advise that you Google free deed poll services and get a template and print it on nice paper, because then people are more likely to believe it. But as long, literally, you could scroll it on a napkin and it would be correct and legal. So changing your name is super easy. It's also recommended that you put in some kind of a clause if you're not changing your name to a more male name, some kind of a clause about changing your title. So from like Miss or Mrs. to Mr. or vice versa, onto passports, etc. All you need to change your gender marker on your driver's license or passport is a letter of intent, I believe it's called, from a doctor or medical professional, which says that you, formerly of the name blah 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 and the title whatever, are now going by this name, this title, and the change is likely to be permanent. It's very important that they use the word permanent, and then that, along with your deed poll, should be enough to get it changed. Changing your driver's license is free if you're just changing your name and gender marker and title. But if you're changing the photo, there is a cost. I think it's £14 or £20. And changing your passport, you will have to pay for a new passport, which is like £70. I haven't legally changed my name yet because I was involved in a car accident a bit over a year ago, and all my documents are in my previous name, and so I just need that to be out of the way. I don't really want to prolong the process anymore. Then I'm just gonna change my name by default, and then go around all the banks and get it changed. And then after that, I'm going to ask either my GP or my GIC doctor, because I may have already been to the GIC at that point, to write me a letter of intent, and I'm going to get my driver's license changed. To change your gender marker on your birth certificate is a bit more complicated though. You have to apply to a gender recognition council or board, something like that, and provide 2 years worth of evidence of living in your new gender with your new name. Things that you can use as evidence is like anything from bills and medical paperwork about surgery or hormones, through to like phone bills. So it's a pain because you have to collect all that kind of stuff up, but it's a process, but it can be done. If you have any questions about this general process, feel free to ask me. I actually am looking into it obviously at the moment, so I kind of have some knowledge, and I can point you in the right direction of various gov.uk documents that tell you all about this kind of stuff, all the fun stuff. See you next week.